Hello and welcome to downtown San Diego, where the San Diego Seals and the San Francisco Firebirds will play Game 3 of a 3-game set between these two clubs. San Diego took the first game, but the Firebirds took Game 2. Who will take Game 3? You're about to find out. First pitch next. Stick around. Testing. So yeah, a bit of a later start than I wanted, but here we go. Enjoy the game. Seals, Firebirds. It'll be a fun one. I hope. Have fun. Get your popcorn. Enjoy. There's the lineups, by the way. Hello and welcome to Seals Stadium. Southwest Division matchup. The San Diego Seals and the San Francisco Firebirds. So, we are brand new shine in yesterday's game where the San Francisco Firebirds won the game in 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 3 runs, a homer, 4 RBIs, and an extra base hit. How about that? First pitch, Seals, Firebirds, coming up next. Stick around. Paul Skeen's going to take the mound. 6 games he started so far this year. 2.25 ERA. And a .8 whip, which is just fantastic. So yeah, Paul Skeen's those are Paul Skeen's numbers. He is Paul Skeen's 3-1 record so far. Here's Otto Lopez. Looking off for the Firebirds. They have orange road jerseys. Top of the first, and we are underway here in San Diego Seal Stadium. 0-1. 0-1. To Otto Lopez. Top of the first. 257 batting average for Lopez. Glad to have you tuning in. I actually found today that there was already a National Lacrosse League team beat me to it. An NLL team beat me to the name San Diego Seals. Yeah, they have their own team called the San Diego. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna rebrand them. They are the San Diego Seals. Yeah, there's the baseball team. Grounded towards first, and a run to the bag, and there's out number 1. I was trying to avoid that. But it's fine. Keith Hernandez coming up. 349 batting average. How about that? Michael Massey's not playing today. It's one of the notable names on that list that's on the bench. Keith Hernandez coming to the plate for the Firebirds. So San Francisco. We'll see. There is kind of one game apiece, but the Firebirds took game 2 11-5. We'll see, can the Seals have a rebound?
Inside, ball 1.
Firebirds have had their struggles, but they're just good enough to have a record. The Seals, they've similar like standings wise, but they've just been good. Generally good. They're not necessarily the best team in the. They're not the Portland Anchors. They're not the Texas Twisters. They're not the Albuquerque Aliens. Those are all those are the equivalent of the Dodgers and all that. Yeah, those are all the really good teams. Seals not necessarily. Seals are the team. They're probably in it. They're almost. Yeah, based on the start, yeah, they're probably gonna make the playoffs. We don't know. No, we know nothing. It's early on. We're 30 games in, okay? 2-2. Pop up. For a second. He's under it. And the catch from Sean McClain. 1 down. 2 down. Sean McClain, the custom player. No relation to Matt McClain, the Orlando Sunray in this league. There's Brian Reynolds.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he'll take that fastball at 100 miles an hour from Paul Skeens. He is Paul Skeens after all. A bit of a later start than I would have liked, but it's fine. Sweeper just a bit low and it drifted across the plate a little too much. It's like a dial. 2-0. He's struggling to hit the zone, but he hit 101. Ben Williamson on deck. Skeen struggling to hit the strikes, especially on those breaking balls.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Ball 4, and he's going to walk Brian Reynolds. And here comes Ben Williamson. First walk allowed for Paul Skeens. It doesn't really look like Paul Skeens. That's the one thing. Paul Skeens doesn't look like Paul Skeens. Got him on that fastball. 102. I just want to see what his actual pitch. Four-seamer. 0-2. Gonna try and get out of it. Kind of also.
1 ball.
Yeah, the sinker inside. 1-2. That's what's biting him. Breaking balls. Kind of looks like Paul Skeens. It's nowhere near his hack. Well, that ball's in the dirt, and the throw, it will be out! And they got Keith Hernandez as he tried to steal second base. We're going to the Seals first. Ryan Pepio taking the mound for the San Francisco Firebirds. Given 6 times already this year. 42 record, 36.2 innings pitched, 1.34 ERA. That's a good number. 3.19 ERA. He's shooting around 3.2. David Hamilton leading off for the San Diego Seals. And that's going to be a base hit on the first pitch of the ball game. That one's going to bounce its way all the way to the wall in right center. And a stand-up double lead off the ball game for David Hamilton. Now that's how you get a ball game off to the right note. First pitch, lead off, stand up double. How about that? Here's Kevin Hutchinson. 184 banner average. He could move. Circle change up 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He used the DH today for the San Diego Seals. This is the Battle of California. There is no LA team in this league. And
0-2.
I want to put because LA has so many teams. It is actually in.
Ball.
I think they have more than New York. And there's a fly ball into right. He's after it. Makes the running catch. 1 down. So, Sean McClain coming to the play. Aiden Zimmerman's playing third. And Squidino's first. Catcher Luis Camposano. Sitting on Rafael in right field. Jeff McNeil. And Kyle Isbell not playing today. Sean McClain, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Second baseman for San Diego. 1 on, 1 out. Hamilton on second. And he'll take the strike. Let's see if I want 1-2 the count.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And there'll be a foul ball into the corner. Yeah. LA has more. They have 14. New York has 11. And that'll be a grounder. It's going to get through for a base hit. Hamilton around third. He's going to try for home. He will score. And the Seals are on the board. 1-0. RBI single for Sean McLean. Down right through the middle. No, there's no chance of him getting there. Maybe he dives? I don't know how you get to that if you're the second baseman and that ball gets through. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. And that's kind of the outfielder's job. They do their best. Sometimes they do get that throw. Not always though. It's actually more often than not they don't. When they do, it is impressive. Gentleman at the plate. It's 2-8 and Zimmerman. Seals with a 1-0 lead.
Ball.
Oh, that cutter was way high. 1-2. The one from Pepio. Oh, look out. Slider. Swinging a miss and he got him in the circle. Change up. 2 down. First strikeout for Ryan Pepio. Here's when he passed Quintino.
Nope. That's inside.
So, good start overall for the Seals.
Nope.
The RBI single from Sean McLean that brought it home David Hamilton. We'll see if they can keep that going throughout this game. Four-seamer 2-1. Four-seamer fouled off. This is the latest game they've ever done for this baseball league. At least I did before this. I think it was 7:30. I believe so. 2-2. At 8:30. I was supposed to be at 8, which that would have been the latest already by schedule, and this was delayed. I just tried to screw around a bit. 2-2 the pitch. Double changeup, got a piece of it. Next week I will be going to a Columbus Clippers Louisville Bats game. That'll be fun. I've been to a Clippers game before.
First base.
Oh, they hit him on the elbow. Pass Quintino hit on the elbow. Oh, he's not happy. So a walk, 2 on. For the Seals, here's Brian Johnson.
Nope. That's inside.
Gets that curveball inside. 1-0. Imagine Pass Quintino is not happy with that.
That's ball 2.
Circle changeup, drifts low.
2-0.
It's not like it was a convincing one either. If you want like a ball that's gonna not be in the zone, but you still want them to swing at it, you gotta make it real. You gotta have some make it do some magic. 3-0 count. If he walks Johnson, bases loaded. That'd not be good for the Firebirds. 3-0 pitch. 3-1. Got that strike there. He's not that far from 50-50 between balls and strikes. 16-10. Fouled off. And the count's full of 3-2 to Brian Johnson. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder towards short. Throw to first. It is in time to end the first. Sean McLean with an RBI single to bring home David Hamilton. And the Seals take a 1-0 lead. Here's Ben Williamson. Move around a bit. I did get to go to my local pool today. That was kind of fun. Sweeper and so and won the count. Hoping that I can see some fireworks today, later today.
That's a ball.
Did see some last night. Definitely heard them. Counts a ball and a strike. It's still considered July 4th weekend.
That's ball 2.
Curveball drift. Oh, that was a backdoor curveball, but he didn't. Paul Skeens didn't get the call on it. Only one count. Four-seamer 101, 2-2.
Count full.
There's a pass for a curveball, and the count's full. He's harping at the umpire. Probably on that one curveball, because that's if he got that strike, he would already got the strikeout. And that'll be a grounder towards second. Easy for the first. There is one down. Sean McClain playing second. Here's Willier Abreu as he steps into the batter's box. He's got one foot propped up just slightly. Pop up. Shallow left field. And there's a catch for out number 2. And coming to the plate for the Firebirds. Jake Cronenworth. Firebirds DH. Firebirds still hitless. They don't get a hit yet. Four-seamer 100 miles an hour. And grounder towards short. And the third or first will end the inning. Then we're going to the bottom of the second. Seals hold on to their lead after one. We're going to the Seals second. So leading off is Luis Campusano for the Seals, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. One thing I don't know why, but why is there Padres stuff? It's safe for the Padres. San Diego Seals. The rival league. That's what this is. I won to Luis Campusano. 96, 0-2. 2 pitch. Called strike 3, 1 down. Here comes Max Kepler.
Counts 1-0.
And the count drifts it low for ball 1. One-oh count. Another one from Pepio. Fastball is going to get the strike. 2-0. There's a 4. Yeah, it's a 4-deck building. And there's like pillars in the corners.
Yeah.
Oh, nice cutter. 2-1. From Ryan Pepio. Seals already lead 1-0 here. Curveball 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss to the cutter. 2 down. Coming to the plate is Cedron Rafaela.
0-2.
And the count's 0-1. Four homers, 16 RBIs for Cedon Rafaela.
Ball one.
They're just slow for ball one. 1-1 count. And line to third.
He's out.
And the third to first will end the inning, and we're going to the third. So taking a look, so the San Diego Seals won game one 4-3, and then the Firebirds took game two yesterday 11-5. Line for a base hit all the way to the wall, down the left field line, right on that white foul line, and a slide in leadoff double for Brenton Doyle. His fifth double of the year. That was right down that line. The chopper just kept bouncing, and the Seals third baseman had a slow reaction to it. And the Seals have their first hit. And the Firebirds have their first hit. Sorry. There's Jake Rogers to the plate. He's catching. I mean, yeah, he does have a similar look to Austin Wells. I think he's slightly taller. A very similar build. So we're gonna mess on a sweeper, 0-2. Got a piece of the slider off the end of the bat, 0-2. There's a shot down the left field line towards the foul pole. Goodbye, home run. 2-run blast, and the San Francisco Firebirds jump out in front. It is 2-1. It took a moment, but this San Francisco offense has come to life here in the second inning. And they steal the lead from the Seals. No, that thing, I think it went, did it go third deck? I think it did. Racing at a really high launch angle. At a pretty decent distance, given the ballpark. So we're gonna mess with a sinker, 0-1. 368 feet for that launch angle. Not too shabby. Not necessarily like crazy or anything, but ain't got a third deck. That's kind of cool. 0-1 to Anthony Volpe. A chopper towards third. All set, and the throw to first. Got him! Just in time. 1 down. Really good throw from third base. Luzardo Lopez. The Firebirds' second baseman. Round out his first time. As the leadoff, he is the leadoff man for San Francisco.
Ball one, no
Ball
strike.
one.
That's a ball.
And the count's 2-0.
That's a ball.
So this look is kind of inspired by the old Padres when they had the blue and white, although they do more of a blue and gray. There's two teams with that colors from the New York Knights also are a blue and gray team. Rio! Now that's strike one. Now 101. He's already at 102 today. Can he go to 103? That'd be something. 100 on that fastball. And the count is full to Otto Lopez. Check swing, and there goes strike three. As he swung a pitch in the dirt. And they get the out, 2 down. Here's Keith Hernandez. He steps into the box. Firebirds leading 2-1. But Skeen's looking to get out of it. He's already at his 40th pitch. Just 3 innings. And those are 6 homers this season so far for San Francisco, as that's fouled off at 1-1.
Two balls, one strike.
And San Francisco jumps out in front, 2-1. So David Hamilton leading off for the San Diego Seals.
Ball.
Four-seamer 1-1.
1-1. Nope, upstairs.
And no one's upstairs on that four-seamer from Ryan Pepio.
That's ball 3.
The pitch. Ball 3. Slider fouled off. 3-2. Pepio sets back for a full count pitch. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for David Hamilton. And the DH Kevin Hutchinson to the plate, who's flying out his first time up for the Seals. Bottom of the 3rd inning. San Diego. They had the lead initially, but now they're trailing. Kevin Hutchinson, just with a 183 batting average.
Ball 2.
It's a circle change up 2-0. Oh, he's taking off for second. The throw, it is not in time. Stole a base for David Hamilton. He's almost at 10. He's got 9 stolen bases on the air, and here is Kevin Hutchinson with a 2-1 count. Oh, way high, 3-1. John McClain on deck for the Seals. 3 balls and a strike. That's 3-2, as he got that little change up looking. 51st pitch for Pepio. Yeah, he's already at 50 himself. Chopper. Oh, behind home plate. Almost like right behind the can. Right. Oh, well, this spot was behind home plate. Out into the corner. Had a good day today at the pool. 3-2. And it'll be a grounder towards second. Easy throw in the first in time, but Hamilton advances to third. So a productive out for Kevin Hutchinson and the San Diego Seals. Sean McClain, RBI single, his first time up for the Seals. Gonna go for 2 for 2. We will see. He just needs a single, and dang, that would be 2 RBIs. And I got that off towards probably closer to the handle than to where the actual meat of the bat is, aka the barrel. Go to the McClain. Slide to the corner. Stays 0-2. It's fun to watch it. It's really fun to watch. I'm gonna go high in the air. I don't know. Second. Call strike 3, and Hernandez at first. and McLean is retired. There's Aiden Zimmerman, who struck out his first time up for the Seals. Four-seamer fouled off, 0-1. I imagine this is going to be a competitive game because speaking of Minnesota too, these teams are in the exact same division. 0-2.
One ball.
Oh, that one's the dirt. Hamilton stays on third. Remember, base hit equals tie game. 1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Can't get that one on target. 2-2. I think maybe something's hand. Sometimes you just ain't nowhere near it. Wide to left. It's not going to be very deep into left center. And there's a catch retires the sign. So Hamilton threatened to score for the San Diego Seals, but they were unable to bring him home. We're going to the fourth. For the Firebirds, who's gonna be? Who is it? The Firebirds leading off. It'll be Brian Reynolds.
Ball, that's in.
Let's see. Rearming his last two games.
Yeah.
And swung over the top of that sinker a bit late, 1-1.
Ball two.
And sinker ball 2. Imagine Skeens is worried about setting off the next bomb. But he's worried about that. Pitch number 50. Four-seamer, he got the call somehow. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 to Reynolds. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. 1 down. Here's Ben Williamson.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he doesn't swing on that sweeper. Good pitching recognition. If you can recognize pitches, you can get better at learning when to swing and when not to swing. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Can't get the call on that four-seam fastball, too. 2 balls, no strikes for Paul Skeens against Williamson. 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Can't get, he's throwing hard, but he's not hitting the zone. You could throw hard, but if you're not accurate, it's good for nothing. 3-0 to Williamson. That was in. 3-1. Trying to make 3-0 count comeback. 3-2. Down 4 to Ben Williamson. 3-2 pitch. And there's a sky ball. Forget about it. Goodbye, home run. Solo bombing to the third deck. And Ben Williamson extends the San Francisco Firebirds lead. 3-1. And that's how you silence the crowd. Hit 2 home runs in 2 innings. That's exactly what Paul Skeens was worried about. That's why he was trying to stay on the inside of the zone, because he was worried if I go down the middle, will I give up a bomb? And he gave up a bomb, alright. He's not having a great start. Not the worst start in the world. There's been worse starts. 1-0 to Willie Abreu. Got the call. 1-1. The count's even. Yeah, these guys swung on that aggressive curveball. 1-2. Not necessarily a great swing. So you gotta, when those pitches that curve massively, you gotta like, okay, where's the pitch starting from and how much is it curving? And you kind of gotta estimate where do you think that ball's gonna go. Swing and a miss, an 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Third K for ball Skeens, 2 down. Here's Jake Cronenworth. Takes that fastball. Called strike 1. Maybe that to make up for his earlier call that he didn't get right. It was like that backdoor curveball, but that was obviously a strike, but he didn't get it. Maybe that was a make up for that. 0-2 to Cronenworth. He could have hit his first at bat. We get 2 from Paul Skeens. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we're going to the Seals 4th. Ben Williams with a solo blast. And the Firebirds lead 3-1. Getting past Quintino leading off. The bottom of the 4th. 26 RBIs. Wow. Whoa. That's not that far from like an RBI per game, which is actually insane. I don't think he's gonna keep that pace up, but the ball into left field foul territory, and Brian Reynolds unable to get there. So it stays a foul ball. Another 0-2 from Pasquantino. He swung on it. It's in the dirt. Go to first, and he is retired. 1 down. Brian Johnson to the plate. I think it was an aggressively. It goes in the dirt down. I thought it was zone, then not in the zone. Those are always hard pitches to recognize whether it's going to hit the zone or not. You know, it's a very good pitch to throw. Any type of breaking ball that can do that. Where it can deceive 90% of people, 90% of batters. Seals trailing now by 2. Up to Brian Johnson.
Ball inside.
And then slider inside, 1-2. My guy, he was in San Diego for a...
Ball 2.
He was in the military, and then, yeah, he did go to San Diego. He spent a decent amount of time there. He went to some Chargers games.
We got a full count.
Count is now full to and Luis Campusano is on deck. Brian Johnson sitting with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch from Pepio. And grounder towards first, run to the back, 2 down. Luis Campusano with 2 down, coming to the plate. Oh, takes it 0-1.
Ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch, 2-1. episode and trying to get something out of this for the sale, but he pops one up. High on third base side, both looking up at it, and the catch. We'll end the inning and we're going to the fifth. So halfway through, Firebirds lead 3-1. Brendan Doyle swinging the bat, 7-1.
One's the count. Ball, that's outside.
Sinker to even the count, 1-1. I was gonna work on
No, that's low.
a power rankings today. I'll have it tomorrow instead. So we're gonna have to take another look at it just to make sure I like them and I'm happy with them because I did them like 3 days ago and things probably changed a bit since then. Counts 2-2 to Brenton Doyle. Alright, so yeah, I don't know what happened. There's Brennan warming up in the bullpen. Jake Rogers at the plate. It's a fastball, 1-1. I know next Sunday I won't have a game. For sure, I know I won't. Ball and 2 strikes to Jake Rogers and the pitch. Sinker tap foul, 1-2. One to Rogers. Chased it on a sweeper. 2 down. And Jake Rogers is retired. 6K for Paul Skeens. There's Anthony Volpe. Wonder. Here's Anthony Volpe. No for 1 today. Volpe, he is currently facing quite a lot of criticism in Major League Baseball for the Yankees. So he's going to miss 0-2. Because he's not. Cause his infielding is just hideous. Not going to sugarcoat it.
That's outside.
1-2-7. Or like the John Book. I've been listening to a good chunk of Talking Yanks. Oh yeah, they pretty much roasted him.
Did he go?
And 2-2, they're not going to say he swung on it, which he didn't. Good call from the umps. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Whipper.
Three and 2.
And that's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full catch to Volpe. Gold strike 3 at 100 miles an hour. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Firebirds lead 3-1. Max Kepler leading off for the San Diego Seals. Here at the bottom of the fifth. He struck out his first time. Four home runs this year for Kepler, third on this San Diego Seals ball club. They've been a solid team in the Southwest Division. Got more baseball coming your way. Tomorrow, the Cincinnati Stingers will be hosting the Atlanta Arrows at 1 o'clock Eastern.
2-1.
1 o'clock, 10 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. actually. 11 a.m. Pacific. No, that still would be 10. Sorry. And that one's gonna get through. Base hit for Kepler. He's got himself a leadoff single. Mercedes Rafaela. It's gonna go almost to 10 o'clock Eastern. That's kind of, I'd say it's pretty late. It's gonna go to 10 a.m. 10 p.m. Just about, possibly longer, we don't know yet. Because right now, it's almost 9:30.
That's inside. Ball, that's out.
So 2-1 the count. Nobody out yet. The Seals. 2-2. That's gonna get through for a base hit. Rafaela with another base hit. There's 2 on with nobody out for the San Diego Seals. And can they keep the train rolling? Just got that curveball at the bottom of the zone. It was a ground ball. Got through. If you can get that to get past them, more power to you. And 1 to David Hamilton. He led off the ball game on the first pitch with that double, and then he walked right after. And then he stole a base, which he has 9 right now. He's his next stolen. He's probably gonna try and get that 10th stolen base in this game. We don't know if he will or not, but we'll see. That's wrong. He has 9 now. He has 9. That was coming into today. Swung and a miss on the circle changeup, 1-2.
2 strikes.
You can to get some bases before the team even gets to 30 games. Swung and a miss on the circle changeup, 1 down. Here's Kevin Hutchinson coming to play. He's up for 2 so far. Takes the cutter on 1-1. Seals really, this is the most they've threatened in this ball game so far. Oh, 2 pitch. And he struck him out. 7th strikeout. Brian Pepio. Sean McClain coming to the plate for San Diego.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
1-0 count to McLean, a single and RBI. He's 1 for 2 today. He's been really solid this year for the Seals so far. And there's a fly ball. This one carrying out towards the track, but it's not enough to get out of the ballpark. Didn't get enough mustard on that one. And that ends the inning. We're going to the 6th. Firebirds get out a 2-out jam. We're going to the 6th. Alex Fido coming in for the San Diego Seals. 13 games he's came in this year, so playing just about 13 innings. 9.45 ERA. He needs to get that way down. Lopez. Sorry about the yawn. I don't think I heard about it. And you definitely heard the audible pause in my. I was gonna say Lopez. When I yawned. Count. And 2. Lopez hasn't got a hit today for the Firebirds. Oh, 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball cylinder, a slider. 1 and 2. Ferguson and Zerpa warming up in the Seal bullpen. And 2. Fouled off into the corner by Otto Lopez. One, 2.
Ball, that's out.
And a little too much movement on that pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
And not only the problem, you struggling to find the zone. A little bit too much movement on his pitches. Fly ball to right field, but it's not very deep. And they're running catch for Brian Johnson. 1 down. Keith Hernandez coming to the play for the Firebirds. One of the best hitters on the team. A 343 batting average, just statistically one of the best hitters. 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
2-0 count. Another foul ball. 2-1. I mean, I think the series, even if it's a wild card series between these two, would be very entertaining. It'd be a highly entertaining series. 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck out Hernandez. 2 down. Quarter here. Turn the fan off. Ryan Reynolds at the plate as he fouls one off to start his at bat at 0-1. He scored 15 runs this year so far. You can tell how many times you cross home plate.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 count. By whatever means. Walk, run, home run, grand slam, whatever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We're going to the Seals 6. Brooks Raley coming in for the San Francisco Firebirds. He's come in 11 times this year. Soon you have I'm gonna handle this. They got a slim lead. Zimmerman coming to the play. Well, the batting average for Zimmerman at 333, so he's doing a good job getting on base. 340. That's a 340. Right before coming into 340 coming into today. He wants to get it's dropped to 333 because he's gone over 2 today. Sorry, but it's 1 and 2 because as the season goes on, your chip bat means less to your batting average. That's just how it goes statistically.
That's ball 2.
The first game 1, if you go 1 for 2 for 4, you got a 500. And that one's fouled off. But 140 games in, you'd have the exact same performance. It's only going to affect your batting average by maybe a point or 2, if that. If that. Better call strike 3. 1 down to Brooks Raley and the Firebirds. Here's Vinny past Quintino. Oh, there's a shot to right field. This one carrying track. Walling. Goodbye, home run. Tie ball game. Vinny past Quintino. No, it's a 1-run game. Sorry about that. And San Diego is within 1. Solo blast for Pasquantino. And that one just kept going. It was a high shot. Is it going to drop? Is it going to drop? Nope. Bounced right off to the second deck. And then it trickled down to the first deck. Ryan Johnson had to play it seals within 1. Made a mistake there, but I caught myself. So I said the game was tied. I don't like that it puts him on first base. That makes me think there's 2 on. It fools me every time. 311 batting average for Ryan Johnson. That one's gonna get. Not gonna get through. It's down to second, 2 down. Otto Lopez there. Very quickly at second. Bit of a hustle. And the throw. Just like that. It's better than what getting every out is like. And 1 count to Luis Campusano. Still hitless today, as he'll take the circle change of 1-run game between the 2 ball clubs. So this is a very close game so far. Down off in the corner. One-two pitch. But it's going to be fouled off. Campusano keeping this going for the San Diego Seals. 1-2. Foul of the corner. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get there. He bounces right in front of the brick wall. Swing and a miss to the cutter inside by Campusano, and we're going to the 7th. Pasquantino with a solo bomb to right. It's a 1-run game. Philip Ferguson coming in for the San Diego Seals. They're given 13 times this year for San Diego. 11 innings pitch. We'll see how he does. Ben Williamson will be his first batter. A solo home run in the 4th for Williamson. Firebirds play 2. San Diego's they're relying on Ferguson to get this win. If they can win this game, it means they'll win this series for the Seals. It'll be fouled off. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
So, quite the pressure on Caleb Ferguson right now, because he has to shut down this Firebirds offense, which, if you're going against the right batters, it can prove to be difficult. Pop up first base side, and the catch, shot number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, William Abreu.
Hey!
We're gonna miss.
0-1.
0-1 to William Abreu.
Did he go?
There jumps. They call strike. 0-2. Abreu not happy about that. I don't know if that's a strike either. He stepped out of the batter's box. Now he's stepping back in. I think he wanted to talk to yell to ump, but that would be stupid. He just said no. Oh, there's a high fly ball into left center field. 2 runners going after it, but it's gonna get over the wall. Goodbye, home run. Still a bomb for William Abreu after a bad call from the umpire. 4-2, San Francisco. So the Firebirds paid for that. The Firebirds, well, the Seals paid for it. Yeah, again, it just kept going. It's like, is it gonna drop? I was like, you just kept on going.
Oh, that's just out.
Jake Cronenworth in the plate. Sometimes there are balls that basically have the same trajectory, and then they run out of steam. That ball didn't. Firebirds now with a 2-run lead. Jake Cronenworth at the plate.
Inside, ball 2.
2-0 count. We shot off into the corner. Two balls in the strike. 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's going to be low. 3-1.
Hey!
And
3-2.
Ferguson able to get that 3-2. The count is full to Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. Cold strike 3. 2 down. And we'll start seeing fireworks soon. It is starting to get dark. Don't know about when exactly. I want to see fireworks. I thought I just heard one.
0-1's the count.
One ear out. One ear in. Still hear the game.
Hey! 2. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. There's a bug. I want to see fireworks. So I fouled up a Brenton Doyle. 0-2. Nice sad. I want to see. Maybe they're on the other side. I don't know. The other side of my house. 2 pitch. Way high in the cutter. 1-2. So yeah. Oh yeah. I'm listening to like what I actually sound like. At least how I perceive that I sound, because you do sound slightly different. Good fly ball towards right field. This one carry and it's gonna bounce. Foul. Oh, I can hear them. I hear fireworks. Swag and a miss to the got him in a cutter. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Earlier, Abreu. He struck out swinging there. Oh no, he didn't. No, he got the solo blast. The revenge blast. Jason Adam taking them out. I was waiting to see if it was going to say Adam. No, it's Jason Adam. Given 8 times this year, 238 batting average, 54.3% strikeout rate, and a 1-0 record. Who's back, Kepler? Kepler coming to the plate. Circle change up 0-1. Oh yeah, I can hear fireworks.
No ball,
This
2
fireworks?
strikes.
I can't tell. No. Are you kidding me? It must all be on the other side. To be out of my field of view through this window. So after this game, I'm gonna go down there and and see if I can see stuff. 1-2. It'll be lined the other way, but it's gonna hook foul into the corner. Counts a ball in 2 strikes. No, I hope I don't miss the late show. So we got 15-20 minutes left in this broadcast. 2-2, depending on how if the Seals actually make a comeback or not, which they might. Four-seamer fouled off 2-2, but if they want to make a comeback, they probably need to start rallying about now. Probably need to about now. 2-2 pitch.
That hit him.
Oh, that hit him on the thigh. Max Kepler aboard. He got hit by that pitch. You sit down, Rafael. Oh wow. Like good way to start your at bat. So we're the best of the 4-seamer round 1. So Clark and Green warming up for the San Francisco Firebirds. A 1 count. To Rafaela. A 1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's balls in the dirt, and he needs to go stay on first. Who's on first? Max Kepler. Just checking. 1-1. Straight to base. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's check if I can. Hold on.
Ball.
1-2 pitch. There's a ball.
The count is full.
4-seamer, 3-2. Yeah, I can't see them. Hamilton on deck for the San Diego Seals. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a foul ball to Rafaela. I hope the fireworks are nice. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Got a piece of the circle, change up 3-2. Look at that, City struck him out. 1 down for Adam and the Firebird. For Adam and the Firebirds. Bottom of the 7th. 1 down. David Hamilton to the plate. Yeah, he hit the leadoff double to start the ball game. He also had a stolen base after when he walked. Well, as a shot it towards right center field. This one's not going to get out of the ballpark. And that'll keep the runner on first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin. Second base.
Here's Kevin Hutchinson coming to the plate. We got Ketchin Hubinson to the plate. Yeah, Ketchin Hubinson. New player added. Ketchin Hubinson. Must really like ketchup. Yeah. More bad puns with Tommy. Or Thomas.
1-1.
Either or works. Calls the ball to strike. 1-1 pitch. Got that circle change up for 1-2. Another 1-2 to Hutchinson. Got off a circle change up. Now stays 1-2. Another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Almost hit him on a slider, 2-2. Two. Got off the four-seamer. Hope they're still shooting fireworks in about 15 minutes so I can go see them. Or whenever this game ends. 2-2 count to Kevin Hutchinson. He's 0 for 3 today. I did call his first homer in this league. For the second, we'll end the inning and we're going to the 8th. Paul Sewell coming in for the San Diego Seals. He's came in 16 times this year. So he's been one of the most common relievers they go to. 3.86 ERA at the moment, and we'll see how he does against Jake Rogers and the Firebirds as he leads off. Top of the 8th, a homer, 2 RBIs and a run scored for Jake Rogers.
Yeah!
2-1.
0-1's the count.
Another 1 pitch, slider fouled off, 0-2. Oh yeah, people are still shooting fireworks. Zero 2. Not a lot of people here. Final for 3-game set. I'm a little surprised by that.
2-2 the count.
They're sitting low, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and we got him. 1 down. Both be coming to play. My only reason to really attention was so low is because I got cooked yesterday, 11-5. That'd be the only reason. Or seeing at more than 90. By Major League standards, that's a slow fastball now, which is absolutely insane to me. 95, around 94 to 96, that's about your normal fastball, which is just mind blowing. That's the standard. 1-1 the count. Four-seamer fouled off, 1-2. Hitting the pitch. And that'll get through for a base hit. So Volpe's aboard for the Firebirds.
Second base, Otto Lopez.
Here's Otto Lopez. Top of the
That's a
eighth.
ball.
A ball and no count. He won't go. Oh no, he's gonna try and pick off first, but he's unsuccessful. Is Volpe that small? He looks tiny. I don't know how tall Anthony Volpe is. On one count. Why don't we look it up? And call strike, 1-2. New York Mets just signed veteran pitcher to the Major League NBL, and that pitcher would be Zach Pop. The runner throw to first is in time, 2 down, but the runner advances to second. And retired. And we run to the bag, and that will end the inning, and we're going to the Seals 8th. So, Chad Green coming in to take him out for the Firebirds. He's came in 6 times this year, 1.69 ERA. One of the better relievers in the National Baseball League. Sean McClain. What was on Google for? So Mac Gage apparently signed, who used to be a Dodger, he signed with the Giants on a minor league deal. I came here to see how tall Anthony Volpe was. Just hoping that nobody hits a home run now, because this at least has a home run horn on it.
Nope, outside.
Volpe's 5'9". Yeah, that would be short. That's not that much taller than me. He's taller than Jose Altuve though. Altuve is the king of short. Altuve's about my. Did I say Altuve? Altuve is about my height. So yeah, that's the problem with social media now. You can think, oh, I'm gonna look this thing up, then you spend 15, 20 minutes on it, or longer, wasting your time on whatever social media. One to Sean McClain. Well, that was the nerve. McClain's gonna run to first, but Morrow will get him out. 1 down.
Now batting, third base, Aiden Zimmerman.
Here's Aiden Zimmerman. And Rounder and a run. Oh, nice run to make the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
Here's Vinny past Quintino.
Ball in.
Here's ball 1. To Chad Green. From Chad Green. quick look at the San Diego dugout. And they want like a comeback, walk-off, fantastic victory, but it didn't seem like gonna get that. There's a fly ball to center field. And we're gonna go to the ninth. Angel Zerpa coming in to take him out for the San Diego Seals. Here in the ninth inning. He's came in 6 times this year. He's trying to prevent the Seals from scoring extra runs. We'll see how well he can do that. Brian Reynolds coming to the play. He already walked today, but hasn't done much other than that though in this ball game. At least offensively, anyway. Oh yeah, there's still fireworks going. And Grunner right and Zerpa throwing it first, and there's one down just like that.
Now has the third baseman, Ben Williams.
I remember one year, me and my grandma were out on the deck watching the fireworks. It was kind of fun. Basically, like, this whole weekend, there was fireworks every night. Probably gonna go into reach into next week, too. And then probably by Wednesday, Thursday, it stops. If it stops by Monday, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow there won't be any. I have no idea. I know in like those neighborhoods, some of those neighborhoods, there were fireworks going off constantly during July 4th weekend. And shot, but it's found. Oh yeah, of course, it just happens to be full in the ninth inning every time. Drives me nuts. Ball one low. There should be a set attendance, and then it should not be able to go above it because once towards second, no, I want you to run like a mile to get to that ball, as there's 2 down. Here's Willie Abreu.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
Seals need their 9th inning comeback. Take the full trick, 3, 2, and 1.
1 strike.
Slider fouled off, 2 and 2. I mean, I keep that, but I really want to see a bit. Just even for 15 minutes, I want to see fireworks. That'd be cool. Grounder to second, an easy throw to first.
Got him.
And we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Mr. Miller got to come in to take them out for the San Francisco Firebirds. He's come in 11 times this year. 3.75 ERA, and we'll see if he can close it out, because that's all he's got to do there. Shut down the Seals. Final chance for San Diego, and we'll lead off the inning with Brian Johnson, who's 0 for 3 today. Four-seamer 101, called strike. He's already at triple digits on the first pitch he threw. Swing and a miss. 99 on that fastball. I have to hear fireworks, I just can't see anything. Sadly. 0-2.
1 ball,
Way high 102. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, sitting on him. One down here in the ninth.
Now, the catcher, Louis.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
Coming to the plate is Luis Campusano.
Off the plate, ball one.
And that fastball was maybe just a bit too far outside. And it had an angled. Those angled out, going outside the zone away from the batter. What else? Fly ball towards right field. This one carrying track wall, and he made the catch. 2 down, and they're down to the final out. Next couple of the final chance for the Seals here on a Saturday night.
Inside, ball one.
Don't get the call there. Ball one inside. Time it's going the same angle as before, but this time it's an inside pitch. It's supposed to be the batter. His pitches are going to his left. It's like they're angled there. Usually his fastball. 2-0.
Ball three.
Okay, the circle changeup, same thing. 3-0. You want to bring the tying run aboard. 3-0 count.
Yeah.
Got that fastball 3-1. Another pitch. Circle changeup fouled off, and the count is full. 1 strike to win it. Just means 1 strike in the game. 1 strike and the Firebirds win the series. 3-2. Got the strike 3 call on an 87-mile-per-hour slider, and the Firebirds win the ball game, and they take this series 2-1. Mason Miller coming in with the save. Copy of the win. Paul Skeens the loss. Firebirds won the series 2-1. And that's the ball game. I'm Thomas Jost, and have a good night. Enjoy some fireworks while you're at it. See ya.